How's it going, everybody? I'm back in Fallout 4, and I am working on the National Parks Visitor Center. So, people have been asking me to work on Far Harbor for a really long time. I just have never gotten around to it, and so I finally am. I'm going to start working on some Far Harbor settlements, because they're not really things that I've worked on in the past, even before mods and everything. I really never did a whole lot with the Far Harbor settlements, so it's gonna be fun, like creating something like brand new, but this is actually probably the first time I've done anything like this build. So this build's actually gonna be like a chicken coop. It's like a chicken coop made out of this little building that's right outside. And it's meant to be really scrappy and thrown together. And I've never seen anybody build anything like this, so it's about as original as I've could come up with. I've not actually ever seen anybody build here. I didn't bother looking up any settlements or anything like that to see other people's builds. I just wanted to kind of do whatever I could. Because with other settlements, I've built I have a general idea of what I want to do beforehand. And with this settlement, with other settlements, it's because I built there before, so I know what I've always wanted it to look like. And with this settlement, it's kind of different because I've not seen anybody build here, nor have I built here really. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna be honest. I think so far with what I have done, it's turned out like completely fine, and it's actually like been pretty decent. But I'll wait to hear from you guys before I really decide what it looks like, I guess. What you guys think it looks like, if you guys think it looks good or not. Right here, I really wanted this to be like glitched into the ground a little bit, but it's all good. I end up just placing these basically right in front of it. And like I said, this is supposed to be a chicken coop. Not for a bunch of chickens, just for a few, so ends up being like fairly simple. That's why this video is not actually that long, because the build is not complicated in any way. It's really just decoration and then some fencing and stuff like that, making it line up and figuring out how to make it look scrappy. And also a lot of it's going through menus to find specific items because I wanted it to look good. So right here you see I used some chain link fence. I could have easily gone with just like one piece out, and I thought about building like an actual cage, and I didn't think it would look right, so I just went back to this taller piece so that I could glitch that into the ground a little bit. So right here, like I said, I'm just putting some fencing in. I tried to line it up with the staircase so that things weren't like clipping too much. And then right here, just getting another piece of chain link fence to come along this side. And it's not a very big area for the chickens, but this is more of like an open area with like a small area for them to live out of, or whatever, to nest, I guess. Thought about closing that off. It's not really enough room, so I just went ahead and placed the gate on this front side. Made sure nothing was like too weird or out of whack or anything like that. And then right here, I'm just, like I said, I was going through menus because I was just trying to figure out what piece I really wanted to use. I think I grabbed this piece at first, but I don't end up using it. I end up using a completely different piece. I use the shack bridge turned on its side from one of the mods that I have. I don't remember exactly which mod it is. And then it's trying to snap to something. I'm not even sure what's going on. I really think that it's the place anywhere tool trying to snap, even though it's technically not there. And so I place that, and then I go and I find the wooden fence. So if you go to the wood tab and then the railings, yeah, there's one that actually has like the chicken coop or the chicken wire looking pieces. So just a little bit bigger. I just tried to line it up with pieces from, or some of the wooden planks that are in that shack bridge on its side. And then on this back end, I just try to close it off a little bit more because I was afraid that it would just be too low and things would be able to get out. The chickens would be able to get out easily. So I just grab a chain link fence and place it along this backside. But it leaves plenty of room for the chickens to be walking around, and I use USO to actually place some chickens in there. So there are chickens in there, and it just looks nice and scrappy, thrown together. And like the people have been here for a while, and that's really my main idea about this place, is that this settlement has been built up for some time. It's not like a newer settlement. Right here I was trying to line up the chain link fence with the edge of the wire fence. I thought it looking too weird, and then because it was too big of a gap on this side, I just put a post on that end, and then that one doesn't fit, so I accidentally pick things up with the place anywhere tool. But yep, place down some chickens, 4 for each slot, or 1 for each slot, so 4 in total. Here's finished tour. They still haven't moved yet. They really don't a whole lot. I ended up going in there and like moving them myself eventually, but yeah, as you can see, nice and scrappy little area for some chickens. I plan to do some work on the house and then out in this area, and then I think I'm going to try to use that parking lot if I can. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this build. Let me know what else you guys would like to see me build here, like what I can use that parking lot for, or what you'd like to see in the house. I'm probably going to do some shops and like living areas in the house. Try to do something interesting with it. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.